can't think of a better place I'd rather be right now. Live on wrestling, Memphis Wrestling, home of rhythm and blues.
I hear something. Throw back four.
I hear what they're saying. I don't know.
You know what? I don't know if they want the wrestling or they like those prices, I think, Brian.
I think that's right.
Well, you know what? We got an announcement coming up, not today, but real soon, about Memphis Wrestling returning soon. I'll just give you a little hint. It's going to be close to the holidays, my friend. Memphis Wrestling back at the Mid-South Coliseum. We will tell you all about that in the coming days.
I'm on the edge of my chair for that one.
Yes, sir. And I tell you what we're going to talk about today. Buckle up and get ready. If you blink today, I guarantee you that you're going to miss something.
How are we going to get all this in?
We've got five big matches in the ring today. 5 matches. That's coming up every, 5 minutes today. We'll have action in the ring. But I tell you what I want to do before we get to the ring today. Brian and I are standing out here because we need to call out someone. Brian has had a pretty tough week this past week.
Right.
And, yeah, I heard someone chant Jerry Lawler. Is Lawler supposed to be here today?
Yeah. King will be here, so people are excited to see the King. And
I'm not excited to see him, but if he wants to come, I look forward to inviting him out.
Put that aside. You know, the holidays are coming up. Maybe you can lighten up, put that aside, you and the King.
I'll tell you what I will do.
Maybe he'll put it aside.
I'll put it aside for now. Let's get out somebody right now that we want to talk to about what's been taking place over the last week or so. He's had a tough week. Referee Jerry Calhoun. Let's get Calhoun out here.
Not lying.
Senior referee from Memphis Wrestling. Hey, Jerry. Boy, I'm telling you, you're sporting an interesting look on your face over there, man.
I'll tell you what, I had a tough week this past.
Look at that. Get a shot of that.
First off, on TV last week on the 6-man tag, I've got busted in the face.
I see that, man.
So I've got a fractured cheekbone in 2 places and a busted nose. But other than that, I got being a senior referee of this organization.
Yes, sir.
I've got 2 things that I like to discuss, and it's not a pleasant week, like I said. And the first one happens to be Coco Ware. Now,
oh man, using that hot stick, Jerry.
That's right, and he's been using it not only on Brian Christopher, he's been going crazy with it on the officials, and then on just one.
Used it on Mr. White out here, the ring crew, everybody.
That's right. So with that being said, I'm suspending him for 2 weeks.
Let's show that footage, from last week. Good call, Calhoun. Last week where he used that stun gun toward the end right there. And look who he's got with him, though, Calhoun. It's one of your guys with a referee shirt on, Rashard Devon. Do what I tell you to do.
Okay, and that's my other hard decision I had to make. I had to look and see what Rashard, as you see in the footage right there, what he did with the stun gun, and also during the match, when he refereed Brian and Coco's match at the Coliseum, being involved in that, turning on Brian. So that's really unacceptable by Rashard. So with that said, he has been fired, and also I appreciate what you did last week, Corey, being the promoter of this area. You're fired also. You fired.
Yeah, let's come out of that footage. Yeah, we want to.
With that
said, you're saying that you fired. Well, of course, the last week you fired Rashard, and he came out here to the station, and we had to fire him on air.
That's right. I had to fire him. And it's just uncalled for what he did. So with that said, I had to get another official to replace him. I looked hard all around the area and try to come up with someone that the fans would like and trust and have respect for. And he has experience, so I'd like to bring him out right now if he would.
New referee. Oh, that's a familiar face. Oh, Bill Rush back in as referee.
With that said, I had Bill Rush to come in and help out with the officials. So I know he has experience and did a good job like he always has been doing.
Bill Rush, I guess, welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, buddy.
Thank you. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back from the fans.
Wait a minute. Jerry, here's Rashard. What is it, Rashard? What is it you want?
I just came out here to see what was going on.
What do you mean what's going on? You've been fired, Rashard.
You were fired last week.
I was fired.
You were out here. You know what happened.
For what reason?
I just mentioned for what reason, Rashard, the actions that you've taken during the matches with Brian and Coco, and also with the officials, shocking them, this assistant, helping out the Coco. I mean, that's
I don't understand it, man.
Yeah, let's get him out of here. We don't have time to talk about it now, Rashard. We got 5 matches coming up today.
You're done.
No need of even wearing that referee shirt out here. Is that what you're saying? He said he don't want to leave, Cal.
Here.
No, he's not.
I got some other officials if they can come out and help out with this right now.
Yeah, let's get him out. That's enough. There you go. Let's take a break and get this whole thing sorted, Brian. What a way to kick off Memphis Wrestling today. Rashard being escorted by his business, I guess you'll say. Take a break. Be right back. Oh, my goodness. Look at that.
Saturday night at 7, UPN 30 brings you Memphis Tiger basketball. Arkansas State takes on the University of Memphis Tigers. Tune in Saturday at 7, only on UPN 30. University of Memphis basketball is brought to you by these proud sponsors. Join UPN 30 Saturday at 11:30 a.m. for SEC football action. The Tennessee Volunteers charge into Nashville to battle the Vanderbilt Commodores. You won't want to miss this SEC clash. Tune in Saturday at 11:30 only on UPN 30.
At Staten's, credit's never a problem because we say yes. See everything from the front row with this huge 42-inch HD-ready big screen as low as $24.99 a week. Yes. Make your home more beautiful and comfortable with this sofa and love seat. Choose from 3 fabrics as low as $19.99 a week. Yes. Add a chair for only $5.99. Yes. Hurry to a Staten's rental purchase near you for the best in electronics, furniture, and appliances. And remember, credit's never a problem because at Staten's, we say yes.
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashier's checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
Hi, this is Chris, Real Deal Kaufman, 1093 Chelsea, Memphis Auto Parts. Motors starting at $250 and up. Transmission starting at $75 and up. Alternators, power steering pumps, compressors starting at $15 and up.
I'm Jerry Lawler, but everybody knows me as the King of Memphis. Now, if you need some good used parts at the best deals in town, you need to beat my buddy Chris Real Deal at Memphis Auto Parts.
We're crushing the prices in town. Anybody needs a good part, come to 1093 Chelsea. Come on down. Well, headed to the ring is Drew Donovan.
We got to get going if we're going to get this in.
5 big matches in the opening bout, and referee, oh boy, here's Derek King in. Mr. Personalities.
The question is, which personality is it today?
That's a good question. All right, Derek King, let's get in the ring. We got 5 matches.
Oh, no, Corey Macklin. This is Derek King out here talking to you. I got time to talk. What would Memphis Wrestling be without Derek King on the show? Huh? What would it be? What would it be, Corey? Answer that question.
There's a lot of things I could think of that would be. For one thing, there'd be more wrestling. Instead of you standing out here talking, your opponent's in the ring. Why don't you head to the ring?
I'm not concerned about my opponent. You know what I want to talk to you about? Is Johnny Dotson. Johnny Dotson's sitting there talking about, hey, Derek King, if you want to find me, I'm here every Saturday morning on UPN 30. But look, Johnny Dotson, if you want to find Derek King, you know where I'm at. Everybody knows that Derek King likes to party. I'm on Mill Street every week. I'm partying. And look, Johnny Dotson, just like all the girls on Mill Street, they all want me. And they've been riding my coattail, just like Johnny Dotson's been riding my coattail. Just like everybody here at Memphis Wrestling's been riding my coattail. And I want Johnny Dotson to understand, he will get nowhere without me. I made him. I created him. It was me, Derek King, that did that. And now you got me going against some guy named Drew Donovan.
Drew Donovan, DD, is your opponent today. Yes, sir.
Exactly. I'm going to treat him just like I'm going to treat Johnny Dotson the very next time I see him.
Well, we'll see, Derek King. Let's get in the ring.
Nothing over here. You understand? Don't you start.
Well, leave Brian alone over here, for crying out loud.
Just go in. Let's get down to some business here. Unbelievable.
Derek King headed to the ring, referee in the ring.
Well, we have no shortage of referees today, Corey.
No, sir, Bob. Let's see if we can get... As soon as we get the signal from the referee, we'll get it on.
Okay,
Before we can get the signal, look at Derek King jumping in. Bell sounds, and I think I just blew out my floor director's eardrum over here with that bell. If you're not ready for it, it is loud. Big action today on Memphis Wrestling. Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher here today. Grandmaster taking on Nicholas Doom. That's going to be an interesting bout. Kevin White's going to be here. Kevin's got a tough task today against the Soul Taker, that big guy, 465 pounds.
And Corey, we'll talk to, we'll be having some words from the King, too.
Yeah, I understand Lawler's going to be around somewhere. Country Ford main event still to come.
All right.
With Too Cool 2 out here today. Speaking of cool, it's kind of cool in Memphis today, isn't it, Brian?
Yeah, a little showery weather around this weekend.
Whoa! Flying press 2 count. Tell you what else is good. Look at this. Whoa, back up and look at Donovan. Drew Donovan trying to take advantage of quick 2, and Donovan gets out of that. Man, hooks the leg, 2 count, and Donovan trying to take advantage. And look at Derek King. He stopped. Oh, my goodness.
Oh. You see his head snap back? Donovan's head just snapped back.
DDT from Mr. Personalities, and boy, he's as cocky as ever, isn't he, Brian?
There's barely enough room for his arrogance in that ring.
1 count, 2 of them. What is he doing, yelling at the referee?
There's no one he's not yelling at here today.
What is his problem? He's on top of the referee saying, hey, count faster. Boy, Derek King is something in him. Drew Donovan rolls up behind him, went for the roll-up. Oh, Derek right there waiting on him.
Oh, look at
nice
that.
looking sunset flip. Oh, he's got him. That's a 3 count. Mr. Personalities, Derek King, gets the hand raised on Memphis Wrestling today. Boy, I got to tell you, he did it in convincing fashion, but boy, look at him. He's something else, isn't he? Take a break on the other side. We're going to have a man that he's into it with, Johnny Dotson. In the ring when we come back, he's got Kunta. We'll be right back. Stay there.
This weekend only, the Outlet Expo. Clothing from $10. Levi's, South Pole, Sean John, Rookaware, Inichi, LEI, and more. Shoes from $10. 1,000-watt amps, $59. 1,000-watt woofers, $29. Home DVD players to 70% off. VCRs, $19. Pentium computers, $99. Laptops, $199. DVD burners, $59. Thousands of VHS movies, 99 cents each. DVDs from $199. Video games from $10. Thousands of deals. The former Walmart's at South Haven Expo Center on State Line Road. Friday 11 to 9, Saturday 10 to 9, Sunday 11 to 6.
Need a hard fast, who you call Dennis Hall? No time to pull, who you call Dennis Hall? Tight on the jack, don't be no fool. Got to hook up with just one call. Pick up the phone, who you call Dennis Hall? Then it got body parts, motors and train. There's no poking around, every nook, every crane there. For the hard part, take my direction. For another message, he got the connection. Get hooked up with just one call. Pick up the phone, who you call Dennis Hall?
Call me!
Country Ford is giving away a ton of money. Move out remaining new 2004s and make room for the hundreds of new 2005s rolling in. Country Ford is giving away a ton of money. No purchase necessary. And you'll save a ton of money on tons of cars and trucks with rebates up to $6,000. 0% financing and tons of discount can mean savings up to $12,000 off list. Plus, someone's going to win a ton of money exclusively at Country Ford. I-55 and Goodman Road in South Haven.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
Ever since Elvis first recorded at Sun Studios, the biggest hits have come from Memphis. Well, guess what? They still do. Rock and roll your way to Memphis as the AutoZone Liberty Bowl matches 2 of America's top teams as they battle for the belt. Plus, we'll celebrate the 50th anniversary of rock and roll with a halftime show that'll knock your socks off. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Friday afternoon, December 31st at 2:30. For tickets, call 901-795-9095 or visit Ticketmaster.com. The hits keep on coming.
Well, sounds ready for our next action today on Memphis Wrestling.
Picked a good day to be watching.
Referee Jerry Calhoun steps into the ring. The senior referee of Memphis Wrestling.
Nursing an eye injury there.
Oh, my
broken
goodness.
nose and everything else.
I'm telling you, let's go to the ring for our next action. Referee's there, and let's get him out here now. Here's Kunta. Oh,
I could hear him coming.
Yeah, you can hear him down the road, can't you? There he is. Boy, weird-looking dude, I'm telling you that. What kind of little man? Go to the ring. We don't need you over here, Kunta. Come over here with that.
He can wrestle.
Huffing and puffing stuff. Yeah.
He's got some wrestling moves.
Yeah, don't let all that noise, all that racket he's keeping up fool you. This guy can move, I'll tell you that. Here's his opponent today on Memphis Wrestling. This will be a daredevil match. Johnny Dotson.
Dotson.
All right, Calhoun, here we go. Oh, look out. Kunta tried to catch him, and look at Dotson right on top of him off the top. Whips him in hard into the turnbuckle. Big back dropping down. Nice move from Johnny Dotson. Man, he's right on top of him, wasn't he?
Oh, all over.
Kunta swings and misses, comes back the other way. And look at Dotson. He connects with a nice drop kick. And Kunta has ran into a problem, I think. With Johnny Dotson. Bulldogs him down. Man, can this do it immediately?
That's
2 count.
I thought maybe
All
it was
he's
just
got.
going to be just that fast.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Kunta coming in here, keeping up all that racket and all that fuss. But let me tell you, this Kunta can wrestle. All
Don't
that
take it
stuff
for
fool you.
granted. No,
Yeah.
no.
That's just something to distract you is all that is. Look at this. He leans off that rope, springboards off high in the air, and I'm telling you.
We have two
for that
wrestlers in
agility
here
he's
that
got.
they've got moves of gymnasts in there. It's
Thanks
amazing.
for joining us. Corey Macklin, Brian Teckleton at ringside. This is match number 2. We still got a bunch of action to go today. Grandmaster Sexay, the Soul Taker, Kevin White, Too Cool 2. Look at him dropping leg after leg. That's 2. That's 3 of them. And look at Kunta, man. Comes with a flying splash, hooks the leg.
That could be it.
That's 2, and Dotson up at 2.
I don't know how he did that.
I don't either. And
Taking a beating here.
pounded that big leg down on Dotson. Body
Again.
slam. Down he gets him. And Kunta leaps over, drops down the leg, and Calhoun's down to count it. That's all he's got is 2. Referee Jerry Calhoun confirms. And look at Dotson. Boy, Dotson, I think, is kind of blown up there, Brian,
He's
after
a
all
little
this
worn
action.
down here.
Boy, look at this match with all the action from start. Even before the bell sounded, boy, it's got me huffing and puffing over
Yeah,
here.
that's right.
Dotson ducks the clothesline, ducks another clothesline. Whoa,
They
that one
both go
connects
down.
this time. But he catches Kunta after 2 of them, and they're both out.
That counts on both there.
Referee counting.
Dotson's the first to get up, catching his breath.
Man.
I'm not sure either one knows where they are right now.
I heard you say something earlier about Lawler. Jerry Lawler's going
King will
around.
be here later on.
Yeah, well, I invite him to come right out, Jerry Lawler. So we'll see what he's got to say later on today. Johnny Dotson whips Kunta in. Big kick, high flying kick in the air. Hey,
it's gonna be
that's
it.
2 count.
Hey,
What is he doing? Derek King over there.
King coming in from the corner.
He's
Got a-
living in that studio. A reversal. Oh, no, he just slams.
I mean,
That chair on Dotson
crazy.
nails him in the back with that thing. Kunta scoops him up. A little bridge. That's a 3 count. Derek King came out, and look at Derek over celebrating with Kunta over there. And Derek King with a high five. Can you believe Derek?
Did you hear the sound of that chair? He cranked it with
What
it.
an attitude this Derek King has.
There goes
Came out and
Calhoun.
slammed Johnny with that chair over there. Boy, I'm telling you. See, that's the kind of stuff that just keeps problems going on. Derek King was out there with that chair, Johnny.
You know what? Corey Macklin, knowing him out here always smiling, laughing and joking, but now Derek King is personal. You want to come out here to hit me with a chair, Derek King? It's extremely personal. You don't know what you got yourself into, Derek King. You want to use the chair? We can use the chair. We can do this, Derek.
Man, I'm telling you, can you believe that?
I don't blame him for being mad.
No, I can't blame him. That's a loss that goes on the side of Johnny Dotson, and a huge, I mean huge assist by Derek King coming here, sticking his nose where it doesn't belong, slamming that chair right into him. Boy, I'm telling you. Let's take a quick look, Brian. We got some Round Town
We
coming
got
up.
Round Town. Let's go ahead and take a look. You're making an appearance, I think, later on. Round Town today.
Yeah.
1:30 to 3:30. You're out there with Grandmaster Sexy Brian Christopher. Out grand opening corner, other Kirby Parkway in Winchester. At Rent World, Cash Depot, Crown Jewelry.
You know what?
Round Town.
There's a big plaza that has just opened up, the Kirby Plaza.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, beautiful plaza right in the corner. It's right across from World Overcomers Church right there. That used to be the old Central
Yeah,
Church location.
sure. Kirby and
This
Winchester.
afternoon, I'll be there with Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher today, 1:30. Come out and join us right there at that grand opening. I think the Howard 99. The new station's going to be out there broadcasting live, and
Bring your
we'll be
camera.
on there live also today. Bring your camera, and we'll get some pictures and autographs. It'll be a fun day coming up today. As a matter of fact, speaking of Grandmaster, let's don't waste any more time. Yeah, let's turn it up.
Oh, yeah.
Let's pump up the volume. Let's get him out here. Grandmaster Sexy, Brian Christopher. There he is. Gas Depot fan cam. Speaking of Gas Depot, today, again, this afternoon, 1:30, John Grandmaster Sexy and me will both be over at Gas Depot, Rent World, and Crown Jewelry's big grand opening at the corner of Kirby and Winchester. So everybody around Riverdale and Kirby Parkway and that whole loop over there, come out and join us. We'd love to see you. Meet and greet some of the fans. There you go. Coming up this afternoon for a couple hours. Well, I know the Grandmaster's got a lot more on his mind, including the appearance today, but I know one thing you hadn't been particularly happy about, Brian, is the suspension of Coco Ware, because I know you want a piece of it.
I know it, Corey. Who was behind that?
Well, it was the referees and the entire commission that made that decision.
I wish they had called me up. You know, you got my cell phone number. You got my home. Well, you ain't got my real home number. But anyway, you got one number that you could have called me up. I didn't want Coco Ware to be suspended. I am the last one that wants him suspended. You know he's sitting at home right now. He is happy that he's not here today. Because you hear what these people say? I want to whoop his. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want.
Yeah.
Hey, get it closer. I don't know if you can get it closer from my eye right here. You see that? You see that? That right there is one of two busted blood vessels that I had in my eye from last week. Him hit me with that taser. I have already had to go and get a root canal done.
I know it, boy. You were out this past week.
Right. One of my upper teeth, he completely in half. He broke that. I am sick and tired of this stun gun that he's got, and we're going to put an end to it. I don't know. How long is this suspension?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Well, I tell you what, Coco Ware, you're not here today, but I'm going to be with Corey Macklin
this afternoon.
Right after the show's up. Where are we going to be?
Over at Rent World, Cash Depot, and Crown Jewelry's grand opening over there.
Right. Say
that
one more time, real quick. Real quick.
Kirby and Winchester right there.
You hear that, Coco Ware? Kirby and Winchester. I know you can he can get his bus fare together, and he can get a ride over there on the bus. Coco Ware, I am personally inviting you to come on down there, because I'll be there signing autographs for all my fans, all my homies. But when I'm through, I want you to be there, because I'm going to, Corey, I'm sick and tired of Coco Ware, and I'm going to put an end to it. I am going to end your career, Coco Ware. You don't need to be in wrestling any longer, and I'm the man that's going to put you out.
Grandmaster Sexy, Brian Christopher. And, boy, he ain't a happy camper, Brian. And you know what? I can't much blame
that taser out there. He's been nailed on more than one occasion. I don't blame him for being.
I don't either. Let's take a quick time out. On the other side, Grandmaster will be in the ring. We'll be right back.
On a fresh WB Monday, Simon finds out he's going to be a father as Lucy's joy becomes an unexpected crisis.
I don't want him to hurt my baby.
Seventh heaven. Then, the most important night in their life
Just has to be you.
will be shaped by the honesty that brought them together.
What if everything changes?
Fresh Everwood and Seventh Heaven.
The WB Monday starting at 10 on UPN 30.
The worst part was the pressure. Phone calls at home, phone calls at work, letters in the mail.
It was nice to help. Since Debt Free works with thousands of creditors, we got his interest lowered and his penalties eliminated.
Every day, thousands of people call Debt Free, a nonprofit organization.
I was snapping at everyone, on edge all the time. I just didn't know how to deal with it.
I think it was the first good news she's heard in a long time. I explained everything Debt Free could do to help her, and we figured out she could pay off her debts in 5 years and still have money left over every month.
I wanted to do something. I just didn't know where to start.
I showed her she could make just one monthly payment, and she didn't need to borrow money to do it.
Stop running from debt. Call Debt Free today.
I'm back to my old self. I'm glad I called Debt Free.
I'm not snapping at people anymore.
If you're overwhelmed by debt, gather your bills and call Debt Free now.
I'm getting out of debt, and I'm doing it myself. And I'm pretty proud of that.
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan. AutoPlan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from AutoPlan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from AutoPlan.
The news is out. Vioxx is being recalled for causing heart attacks, strokes, and kidney-related problems. If you or someone you love has taken Vioxx, you need to call 683-7000 right now. Your health may be at risk. Call our Vioxx Claim Center at 683-7000 to register your claim against the manufacturer. You may be able to recover money for your claim. You've heard the news. Now make the call. The law offices of Corey B. Trotz. Call now, 683-7000.
Hi, I'm Ray Corey, the pull-apart man.
Y yo soy Alfredo Rivera. Compramos carros viejos por dinero.
That's right, we buy old cars. Push, pull, drive it in, we'll buy it. Won't move? Call us for a free tow. Call this number now and ask for Wanda.
Nosotros lo levantamos gratis. Llamar a este número para más detalles.
You don't want that old car, and we do. Buying cars is how we keep the best parts inventory in town.
Cambie su carro viejo por dinero.
Let Pull Apart buy your old car. Pull Apart.
There's the squared circle with the 3 ropes around it, red, white, and blue. And as soon as referee Bill Rush jumps in there, we hadn't seen Billy ref in a while. Look at this one underway. Oh, Nicholas Doom.
Look at that.
It's been a while since we've seen him around, boy. Out of Canada, this weird old boy, I'm telling you.
Well, you caught that right.
Nicholas Doom shows up.
Do we have wrestling action today or what? 5 matches. We got 2 under our belt.
Doom going over Tony the fans in ringside. Wrestles out of Canada. And his opponent today, it's coming up on Memphis Wrestling. This will be a dandy of a bout. Still another interesting I'm looking forward to bout also. Grandmaster Sexay, the television champion, comes in with the big trophy, the TV trophy, and the title.
Well, he's been very proud of that trophy ever since he got that. That's been a long time ago.
Boy, I'm telling you, he has been proud of it.
Gave it to someone in the crowd to hold. That's great. Bill Rush, our referee for this match. And here we go.
Billy! Bill Rush says ring the bell, and here we go with our next action. Referee Bill Rush hired back this week by Jerry Calhoun. Boy, Calhoun has had a busy week, hasn't he?
You're not lying. I visited him in the hospital for a while.
Making a fire and making a hard, but I've got to tell you, a good choice in Bill Rush. Always been a good, solid referee for us. Good to have Billy back in there refereeing this one. Grandmaster Sexay working over Nicholas Doom as he twists that arm.
And again, working the head.
Into the ropes goes Christopher, big shoulder. Leaps over him, comes back. Doom swings and misses. Christopher slides on there, comes back. Boot to the midsection. Nice move. DDT and Nicholas Doom wondering, oh, man, what's hit him this morning, I'm telling you. Grandmaster Sexay. Yeah. Whoa, did you see that neck breaker?
Not sure he knows where he is right now. Brian Christopher taking control for the moment.
Slams him into that top turnbuckle now goes Nicholas Doom. Grandmaster looking mighty good today on Memphis Wrestling. Referee Bill Rush right in there on the action. And the turnbuckle across the way. Whips it. Look at Christopher. Goes running in. Whoa, nobody home. And as he comes staggering out of there, Doom catches him from behind. Man,
things can turn quickly here.
Big chop across the chest. Hey, for those of you that are watching us in the Memphis and Mid-South area on Memphis UPN, stay tuned. The SEC Game of the Week following us.
Oh, we got a
Big
game.
Orange is coming up. UT and Vandy. Tennessee and Vanderbilt following us today. The SEC Game of the Week. And a special note, not next week, but 2 weeks from today, we're back at 11 o'clock. We'll be telling you more about that next week. Whoa, look at Nick Doom goes powering down with that spear, but nobody home. And Grandmaster back on his feet now. Fans calling for the super kick. And Christopher, man, did you see that move?
Incredible. Plus, you were kind of hinting about another Coliseum match before the end of the year. So we'll be listening more about that.
Yeah, maybe it'll be the last one of 2004.
Well, we're coming up on the holidays pretty quickly here. Wouldn't that be something to end the year with another Coliseum?
You, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Seems only fitting, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Nicholas Doom comes running in. Whoa!
All the way out on the concrete.
And out on the concrete floor.
His face went right into the concrete.
Sure did. If you saw it at home in your living room, he went flying over. Yeah, some of the fans at ringside, I think, saw his. It looked like his nose smashed, Brian, right into that
really
concrete
did.
floor. And look at Doom out on the floor. There you go. Headbutt.
Bill Rush wants it back in the ring.
Man. Doom with an eye headbutt out on the floor. And, whoa, look at Christopher. Pulls his feet from under him. Whoa, slingshots him in that ring post. And they're still fighting out on the concrete. He slingshot him right in that ring post.
Turned into a street fight here.
I'm telling you it has. Over near the crowd they are now at ringside. And back into the ring. Ah, Christopher's got the two cool.
Crowd wants to see it. The crowd wants to see this. He's almost to the ceiling.
Calling for the hip-hop drop. As they call it, he puts on the goggles. He climbs the top of the UPN TV studio. Drops that leg. Here comes Rashard. What is Rashard doing? 1, 2. And Christopher turns around and sees that it's Rashard. And Rashard, what is he doing? He still thinks he's a referee. We're throwing out
He's not supposed to be in this building, Corey.
No, he's not a referee. He's fired. He's got Rashard.
Well, he's going to regret going in there. Look at that.
Doom turns around. Look out, Brian Rashard still over there.
Oh.
He swings after him on.
That's
boy. Here comes the big soul taker in.
Bill Rush getting back in the ring. We're trying to get things out of control. Kevin White now.
Kevin's got 2 chairs along with him.
Only thing missing is the kitchen sink right now.
Let's take a break, try to get this whole thing sorted. Yeah, let's do it. We'll be right back. Let's roll. We'll be right back.
November, the perfect time for
UPN.
UPN.
UPN. It's the perfect time of day. Every UPN comedy has guest stars.
Reverend Al Sharpton.
I knew you were coming out to put some pants on.
New episodes of critically acclaimed dramas. Kevin Hill.
Come on, man. This is what I do.
Veronica Mars.
Think I've got a future in the biz?
Brent Spiner on Enterprise.
Prepare to be boarded.
Special events. They'll all be on one stage. Alicia Keys, Usher, Nelly, Beyonce, Snoop Dogg, and more. The 5 awards. And the tension builds as America's Next Top Model narrows to the final few.
Only one can make it to the top.
November, the perfect time for UPN.
El pelón y el loco y aquí está para servirle lo que quieran, vende carros baratos y carros y como los quieran. Otros días son malditos y aquí tenemos lo mejor. Baratos y los que quieran. ¿Cómo la ven?
Oh, sí. Sí, ok. Un momento. Hola. Es Grito Auto Sales, especial identificación es no problema. Carlos es garantía. Pagos es poquito. Venga aquí a Cristal Auto Sales. Ahora!
If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Hey, it happens sometimes. Too much month and not enough paycheck. When your budget has you in a headlock and you need cash fast and easy, think Cash Depot. Cash Depot does payday loans, title loans, and cashier's checks. If your cash is low, think Cash Depot. Got a job and checking account? No problem. You own your car? No problem. Let Cash Depot be your tag team partner. Stop by one of these convenient locations and get the cash you need today. Remember, if your cash is low, think Cash Depot.
Back in the ring for our next action. Boy, we had a bunch of it today, Brian Teglin.
Finally, we've got restored a little bit of order after total chaos there.
Yeah, after Richard jumped in, that's what happened.
He's not even supposed to be.
Yeah, that's what threw everything out of whack. He had no business jumping in there, and he put his 2 cents where it didn't belong.
It's about the last thing I expected.
Guarantee he'll pay for that. And now here he comes back with the Soul Taker.
We need to get him out of the building. He doesn't even belong.
Here's Soul Taker back with him. And Richard's back out here.
He's walking around like he owns the place here. He's having a discussion with Jerry Calhoun. Soul Taker coming in. Got to watch your back there.
Yeah, Calhoun's telling him he's fired. He has no business with that official shirt on. He's not a referee. Here comes Kevin White's opponent. Soul Taker's opponent, rather, Kevin White. Kevin White making his way to the ring area. And this will be a dandy.
Yes, it will. Richard, get out of the ring. Get out of this building.
Kevin White and the Soul Taker coming up.
Well, we're packing a lot in this hour of Memphis Wrestling.
All right, Jerry Calhoun says do it. And here we go with our next action on Memphis Wrestling. It's Kevin White against the Soul Taker and Richard Devon. If we can get a shot of him over there across the way, you can see him on the far side. He's standing out there with there he is with a referee shirt on. He's not a referee. He's fired as a referee. He has no business out here with that shirt on.
He has no business being in this building.
Yeah, that's not going to do him a bit of good. He may as well just take that shirt off and burn it up for what it's worth to him.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Soul Taker standing in.
Wow, we got action here.
Well, he got action and a bunch of it. Look at Kevin White. Kevin's giving up a lot of weight against this big dude, the Soul Taker, but this should be a dandy of a match coming up. Soul Taker pounds away on him with a couple of big forearms into the rope. Whoa, and look at Richard over in the face of some of the fans at ringside. Boy, I'm telling you, this Richard, another change of attitude.
He's a Soul Taker. It's just scary to look at. Choking him on the ropes.
A big Soul Taker. Several forearms. Man, this guy's 465 pounds. Fans, he's got a little fan section over there, Brian. I think 3 or 4 people.
Yeah.
And a power slam. Oh, my goodness.
You feel the whole building move here. Shaking around.
Ah, he's calling for that big claw.
Kevin White.
Kevin White staggering. If you can see how he staggers right into him. He's got him by that throat. Here comes some help. Grandmaster. Woo! Big super kick. He's got it. Get this dude. He's got a pin. 1, 2. He got it. 1, 2, 3. Kevin White gets the win over the Soul Taker. As the Soul Taker was cold knocked out. I mean, he was cold out on that one. Soul Taker turned around and found himself walking right into
new night with Buffy's James Marsters.
I feel a high five coming on.
The Mountain after Charm.
On the WB Sunday on UPN 30.
Imagine the possibilities of a child. The dreams waiting to happen. Come to McDonald's and help us support World Children's Day. Right now, buy select menu items and a donation will be made to Ronald McDonald House Charities. Together, we can help children in need reach their destiny.
I'm loving it. 5 days a week. Get your daily dose of fear.
Get your daily dose of Fear Factor. Weekdays at 3 on UPN 30.
That was the craziest stuff I've ever done.
Ever since Elvis first recorded at Sun Studios, the biggest hits have come from Memphis. Well, guess what? They still do. Rock and roll your way to Memphis as the AutoZone Liberty Bowl matches two of America's top teams as they battle for the belt. Plus, we'll celebrate the 50th anniversary of rock and roll with a halftime show that'll knock your socks off. The AutoZone Liberty Bowl, Friday afternoon, December 31st at 2:30. For tickets, call 901-795-9095 or visit Ticketmaster.com. The hits keep on coming.
Welcome back to Memphis Wrestling, the home of rhythm and blues. Oh, what action we've got today. Had 5 matches today in an hour.
Yeah, let's take a quick break from the ring. Oh, boy. Here's Too Cool 2. I guess y'all heard that from the fans over here, huh? Listen, Corey, you know it's Thanksgiving coming up, right? It's Thanksgiving coming up, and Too Cool 2 has everything in the world to be thankful for. We're thankful for bling bling. Bling bling, what's bling bling? You see me wearing my mink out here. I'm thankful for my mink. I'm thankful for the Bush daughters and all the other young ladies we've been taking. Oh, come on. You guys out here, you're testifying, and then all of a sudden you throw that trash in. Best of all, I'm thankful we got rid of Brian Christopher, and now we are the real Too Cool. We're the real Too Cool, because we're Too Cool, too. Tell them about it, Flecky. That's right, Corey. We're on top of the world, and everybody in the back, everywhere we go, wants to dress and be like Too Cool, too. You know what I'm saying, Corey? What about you guys dressing and... Listen, we're not trying to be or dress like anybody. Look at me. I don't look at you. Yeah, you're right. Look, you don't look like what? I don't look like nobody else. Yeah, right. Exactly. That's exactly what you're trying to look like. You're out there trying to be a rip-off of Grandmaster Section. You look a little bit like a built Tom Cruise. A little bit. Oh, man. I do. Hey, and we got 2 jabronis coming out here right now that want to be like Too Cool, too. And we're fixing to show them what's up, dog. Boy, I tell you, you know what these guys remind me of? Remember that movie Malibu's Most Wanted? That's what they remind me of. You got the guys like that. Take a look right now if we can, Brian. Take a look this afternoon. Don't forget, join me and Grandmaster Sexay Brian Christopher. 1:30 today, 1:30 to 3:30. We're going to be over there with autographs. We got free tickets to studio wrestling coming up and some great pictures. Bring the family, bring the kids, bring the cat, the dog, everybody. Let's see.
Kirby Parkway in Winchester today.
Is Brian back there now? They're telling me. Yeah, let's get him out here. Come on, Brian. Brian. And they're saying what? Jerry Lawler is in the building.
Jerry's in the building.
All right, we'll be hearing from him in a moment, from the King, so, as he calls himself.
He just pulled in.
I'll tell you what, let's do now. Is Brian Christopher, I understand that Brian requested some more time here for something that, let's get him out here if we can. He and, Brian and Kevin White. Okay, well, let's get them both out here and let's talk to them while we got a moment here now, but breaking the action. We're going to get right back to the ring. We got tag team action coming up. Huge match. Cool, too. Yeah, so we'll do that also. All right. I'll tell you what, I guess we don't have them. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, 2 Cool 2's in the ring.
UPN Super Monday is serving up lots of laughs, starting with one-on-one. Then it's a Super Thanksgiving on Half and Half with 2 sisters, different mothers, brothers, a celebrity chef, and too much holiday cheer.
You're really not supposed to drink the cooking wine.
After a few glasses, it all tastes the same. Instead, things get cooking on Girlfriends when Joan gets what every girlfriend wants.
What? Give me third-degree burn back there.
A new boyfriend. Then, second time around, takes a fantasy trip with her fantasy guy and Tracy Ellis Ross.
Hello.
His fantasy girlfriend.
Monday beginning at 7 on UPN 30.
At Staten's, credit's never a problem because we say yes. See everything from the front row with this huge 42-inch HD-ready big screen as low as $24.99 a week. Yes. Make your home more beautiful and comfortable with this sofa and love seat. Choose from 3 fabrics as low as $19.99 a week. Yes. Add a chair for only $5.99. Yes. Hurry to a Staten's rental purchase near you for the best in electronics, furniture, and appliances. And remember, credit's never a problem because at Staten's, we say yes.
Country Ford is giving away a ton of money to move out remaining new 2004s and make room for the hundreds of new 2005s rolling in. Country Ford is giving away a ton of money, no purchase necessary. And you'll save a ton of money on tons of cars and trucks with rebates up to $6,000. 0% financing and tons of discount can mean savings up to $12,000 off list. Plus, someone's going to win a ton of money exclusively at Country Ford. I-55 and Goodman Road in South Haven.
You just can't beat a country-made deal anywhere.
Here we are back again, Grandmaster Sexay and Kevin White. Hey, guys.
You know what, Coy? I'm going to start off by saying that it's good to know in Memphis Wrestling that I've got one man that I can always count on. I don't have to ask him to do it. He's just there to watch my back, and I want you to know I appreciate it very much.
Yeah, that's great.
Thank you, Kevin. You know, Corey, I've been in the wrestling business over 17 years. I started off in tag team with Tony Williams. I've been a tag team with Jeff Jarrett. I've been a tag team with Jerry Lawler. I've been a tag team with Rikishi, Scotty 2 Hotty. You go down the list, all the big names in the wrestling business. And one thing I have never done, I have never turned my back on one partner. I can honestly say that. So, Kevin, if you're ever my partner, you can know that I've always got your back, and I'll never turn my back on you. But another thing, Coco Ware, don't you dare turn your back on me. Rashard, don't you dare turn your back on me. Soul Taker, don't you dare turn that big, fat, greasy back on me, because I am going to get you one way or another. I can be one of the sneakiest, dirtiest men in the business. And that's what I'm going to start being around here, Corey. You can bank on that, boys.
Grandmaster Sexay, Brian Christopher, and Kevin White along with them. And boy, I'm telling you, it's good to see those two partner up. I'll never forget when Grandmaster handed that 2 cool starter kit to Kevin White.
Yeah, that's right.
And he gave him the new look. Let's go to the ring, Brian.
Okay.
For our next action in the ring. There's Dustin Starr and Stan Lee, and here is 2 Cool 2.
Well, we've heard from them today. Let's see what they're going to do in the ring. What?
Still to come, we understand, Brian. You were just telling me something about somebody else at an interview. Somebody wants to talk.
Oh, yeah. The King's in the building.
All right, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. All right,
he pulled up about 5 minutes ago, and he told me in my ear he's in the building.
Who's in the building? Jerry Lawler's in the building.
Jerry Lawler.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. When that time comes, if you would, I'll let you interview Lawler.
All right.
You talk to him here.
You stand over to the side. I don't want more things going on between you two, so.
Flex, one half of that 2 Cool 2.
Meanwhile, we got a lot of action left.
I mean, a bunch of it here today.
What a
Still to come, following us, the Big Orange. UT, the Tennessee Vols, taking on Vanderbilt. Commodores is our SEC Game of the Week. What a move there. Wow. Nice move from Stan Lee.
Able to pack all this into 1 hour today. I don't know how he did it.
Boy, I'm telling you.
Hearing from the King here just a moment. Jerry Calhoun nursing a broken nose, a cheekbone that was crushed. You can see it on his face there, and I know he's in pain.
I'm telling you, it's been a tough week for our referee. Look at Stan Lee, beautiful flip. 2 count, and Tim of that 2 Cool 2 flips out of it.
Seeing some nice wrestling moves here.
Yeah, tag me. Here comes Dustin Starr. Dustin on the other side.
We were talking, I believe, last week how he's bulked up here recently.
Oh, I'm telling you, look at Dustin. Nice move. Beautiful drop kick. 1 count's all he's able to get on him. And he grabs Tim with that 2 Cool 2. Oh, and he just grabs a handful of hair, Brian.
throws him down.
Oh, meanwhile, look at his partner. He catches him with a clothesline. Boy, I'm telling you.
Well, now we got a double team here.
They team up together here. Double hip toss, Brian.
Jeez.
Oh, boy, and a little cool move from Too Cool, too. I don't know what you call that. I guess they learned that.
That could be it.
2 count. I guess they learned that in the club somewhere. According to these guys.
Exactly.
I don't know what club they go to. I certainly don't want to be there. Front face lock on Dustin Starr. Too Cool, too. With a right hand and a tag made. Two's all he's able to get, as referee Jerry Calhoun confirmed. Look at Dustin Starr.
Not going down easy, that's for sure.
Boy,
great crowd on hand this morning from Memphis Wrestling. Home of Rhythm and Brews.
Thanks for joining us here today, and we look forward to you joining us back in next week. We're here 10:30 again next week, and next week will be our last time in Memphis that we're 10:30. We move back to 11 o'clock following next week. Whoa, big slam. So if you've got tickets to the studio, we'll be telling you all about that on next week's show. To come down to the UPN television studios for Memphis Wrestling Live. Into the turnbuckle. Whoa, and Tim runs in, nobody's home. And Dustin gets the tag. Here comes Stan Lee in. Stan ducks the clothesline. Good-looking kick from Lee. He ducks another one, comes back. Nice drop kicking down. Stan Lee working over a reversal into the turn. Oh, big boot stops him. Oh, beautiful flip. That's a 2 count, and 2's all he's able to get. Well, look at Dustin out on the floor.
We're having more action outside the ring. We got a match in the ring and one outside.
No. You see that, Brian?
Yeah.
He just nailed him in the back of the head. 1, that's 2, and a 3 count. 1, 2, 3, and 2 Cool 2 gets the win over Dustin Starr and Stan Lee. I want to get 2 Cool 2 over here. You know what, those guys and that stuff they pull, what about that kind of move, huh? You guys talking about how cool you are. Why do you got to do stuff like that, huh? It's called the Harlem Shake, baby. Yeah, it is the Harlem Shake. You don't know nothing about that. No, I don't know. I don't want to know. That's how 2 Cool 2 does it. We win, and we win fair and square. Right, every time. How in the world can you call that fair and square and down the line when you got double-teamed the man, knock him in the back of his head to get the win? Because we're too cool, you know what I'm saying, dog? You bunch of jackets. Oh, boy, these guys. I'm telling you, Malibu's most wanted. Just remember, I'm telling you that right now about these guys. Man, I'm telling you the truth.
Well, people can come on if they have any questions for you today. Live appearance with you today, Brian Christopher out there.
That's right. Yeah, thanks for that. Live appearance today, corner Kirby Parkway, Winchester. There it is one more time. Our friends, of course, Cash Depot. They provide the Cash Depot fan cam every week. Great sponsors of Memphis Wrestling. Crown Jewelry Rent World. That's coming up today.
1:30 to 3:30.
Today, 1:30 to 3:30. Corner Kirby Parkway and Winchester.
That's really nice out there, Kirby Parkway and Winchester.
Beautiful Kirby Plaza, and we'll be out there 1:30 this afternoon. Come out and join me and Grandmaster
Say hello. Wow, that'd be great.
Christopher, yeah. What is the weather going to be like?
Well, we'll have a few showers around, but people own umbrellas.
We don't want to hear showers. I tell you what, let's do now. Let's get ready. Do you have...
Got information? Wait.
No, wait a minute. I know you... Well,
we have the king.
We may not have time to hear from Jerry Lawler. Wait a minute, George.
The general manager is asking for you. The secretary's on the line, and yeah.
For me?
Yeah, he's asking for you now.
No, but we're live. This is.
We're going to finish.
This is a live show today.
5 minutes to go.
No, I don't think we got 5 minutes. We got about 3 minutes.
He's saying you got to go now.
That I got to go right now?
Go right now.
Well, wait a minute.
He said that he doesn't care that you're on the air right now.
But it's a live show. We're not a tape show today.
He said it's something about the show. You've got to go.
There's something about the show. One of his assistants want to see me about the show? What in the world?
Well, we'll have the King out. I'll talk to the King in a second. He'll be out here in a little bit. And we'll keep going. Corey, I guess, going upstairs to talk some business. Some business with management upstairs here at the last. That's kind of unusual with 3 minutes left to go in the show. And Corey headed down the hall. Jerry the King Lawler expected here in the studio in just a little bit to do some talking about Memphis Wrestling and things he's got going on. There you see security taking Corey into the elevator. And, well, there's really no reason to follow him up there. He's got some business. I don't know what's going on upstairs. They're going up to the second floor. But good to have everyone along. Thanks for being along. And I believe we got coming into the studio here in just a second, Jerry the King Lawler. Should be in here in just a second. Is the King right here?
What is it? What do we need? Is Jack right here?
Who is it, Corey Macklin? Huh? Who is it? Who is it, Corey Macklin? It's your old friend, the King, right here, buddy. Huh? What's the matter, Corey? You don't have anybody to hide behind now? You don't have anybody to hide behind like Kamala or the Fabulous Ones or Terry Farrell? Huh? What's the matter, Corey Macklin? You better be watching for me, Corey Macklin, because I ain't through with you. This ain't over, Corey Macklin. It ain't gonna never be over until you're finished. You understand what I'm saying? Huh? What's the matter? Is it hard to breathe right now? Is it getting a little bit hard to breathe, Corey Macklin? You better be watching for the King, boy. When you go to church, wherever you go, you better be watching for me, Corey Macklin. Huh? Is it a little hard to breathe now? Huh? Huh? Yeah, Corey Macklin. Huh? Oh. What is that? What is that? Huh? Sounds like you get a phone call somewhere. Oh, here it is. Hello? No, I'm sorry. Corey Macklin can't come to the phone right now. He's a little bit tied up.
Memphis Wrestling, brought to you by Country Ford, Staten's Rental Purchase, Cash Depot, and by Auto Plan Insurance.
I've been hammered all my life. But when it comes to car insurance, don't you get slammed. Call the man from Auto Plan. Auto Plan has 9 locations to serve you and no down payment. So remember, don't get slammed. Call the man from Auto Plan today. Liability is the law, so call the man from Auto Plan.
Inventors, do you have an invention? Invention Submission Corporation has free information to help you. ISC is America's largest inventor service firm. Call and learn how to try to submit your idea to industry through ISC's data bank and apply for a patent. Also learn about our virtual invention prototype service. Even if your idea is just to improve an existing product, call for ISC's information.
For your inventor's information, call 1-800-982-5070.
On the WB's Big Sunday, nothing spices up a new romance like a holiday feast with the Charmed Ones.
What's this? You making spaghetti sauce? That's demon blood.
Whoa. Fresh Charmed, then the Mountain, fresh on its new night.
Aren't you cousins? Kissing cousins.
I think I should be alone with her. Plus, Buffy's James Marsters hits town.
I feel a hot vibe coming on.
The Mountain, a fresh episode after a fresh charm.
On the WB Sunday on UPN 30.
After school, head for our school.
It's much funnier.
And it only lasts a half an hour.
The Steve Harvey Show, every weeknight.
Weeknights at 6:30 on UPN 30.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jefferson Pilot Sports, a division of Jefferson Pilot Financial.
The Auburn Tigers are undefeated and SEC West champs. Now Tommy Tuberville's team waits for their opponent. And with a win